Alright guys, so we are back in our YouTube campaign. Welcome back guys. And tonight we are going to run a seed mission on Sunch'on Airbase, Sunch'on Airport, this place. Hold on, figure out the correct name. Sunch'on, yes, that was correct. Okay. So we are going to seed around it, and then we are going to perform an OCA strike and take out the runways. There are I believe two squadrons of MiG-29s there, and then there is a squadron of transport aircraft. I forget which ones, but either way, we're going to take that out of mission. So let's have a look at our briefing real quick. Take a picture of it so I know what the deal is. There are no known enemy air defense assets along your path. Yeah, okay. Okay. That shit is wrong. I'm telling you guys right now, we're definitely going to run into something. Just don't know what. So, and there's definitely some air-to-air threats moving around there. So, I have a strong feeling that we're in for some action tonight. Sonny, it's fucking nighttime. Jesus Christ. Alright, anyway, got our briefing. Just double check our loadout real quick. Or actually, it should be good. But just make sure. Alright, we're good. So the jet's correct. Alright, so now let's get the show on the road. Actually, you know what? Turn down. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna leave that shit. Alright. And we're also
RT-11. We're RTB.
We have a 4-ship of F16Cs escorting us, so they'll help us with the air-to-air threats. Our loadout consists of 4 AIM-120 Deltas per aircraft, AIM-120 Delta 3s to be exact, 2 AGM-88s, 2 600-gallon bags, a sniper targeting pod, and an HTS. So we can definitely do what we need to do with all that. All right, now. Wow, dark. Okay, anyway. I am going to run our checklist. I'm going to run walk around and the entering cockpit checklist, etc. And I'm going to cut the video and I will pause it, and I'm going to resume it when we're started up and ready to go. Don't want to bore you guys too much. Alright, so here we are, all started up and ready to go. Let's put the EGINS to nav. Everybody checked in. So we are now going to grab the ATIS and get some clearance. And we're going to get the fuck out of here.
Temperature, +10 degrees Celsius. Altimeter, 3036 inches. Kunsan, information Juliet. Runway 36. Expect visual approach. Wind, 045 degrees, 08 knots, gusts 10. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Sky conditions, no significant clouds. Temperature, +11 degrees South Celsius. Altimeter, 3035 inches. Kunsan, information Juliet. Runway 36.
Callsign, I believe it's Gamble 3. I'm just going to double check. Yes, it is. It is Gamble 3. Gamble 3, Juliet, Juliet. Going with the Juliet. Active is runway 36. VFR conditions. Wind is 045 at 8. Gust 10. Visibility is over 10. Sky condition is clear. Temperature is 11. Dew point is 7, altimeter 3035, density altitude is minus 1200. 31. Alright. So now we read these motherfuckers the ATIS. We can get some fucking clearance and make like a banana and get the fuck out of here. Hold on a second. Sorry guys, we're just checking a few things. Give me a second. Kunsan clearance, Gamble 3. Kunsan clearance, Gamble 3. Flight of 4 F16s ready to copy IFR for flight number 1657. Depart runway 36, depart heading 353, clear to immediate flight level 220, expect flight level 300, departure on 292.65, squawk 2054, altimeter 3035. 31. Alright, now we got some clearance. Let's get clearance to taxi and get the fuck out of here. Kunsan ground, Gamble 3, flight of 4 F16s, ready to taxi IFR with Juliet.
Gamble 3, 4-ship, F16s, request taxi. Good evening, Gamble 3, your number 2 for departure. All present position. Give way to Devil 5-4, F15, taxiing Alpha.
3-1.
Gamble 3, taxi Alpha, then hold short, runway 36.
Over 36 on Alpha, we'll hold short for Gamble 3. Chucks out. And then we're going to test the brakes. Oh yeah, I broke my head tracker, in case I wasn't abundantly clear. I ordered another one. I ordered the Track IR clip. I have the Track IR clip Pro, excuse me. I had the normal Track IR clip that goes on the hat, and I was bending the top piece, the top like little infrared reflector, to get it so it wouldn't continue to drop out whenever I looked up, and yeah, the shit just snapped. So it's a cheap piece of shit, and hopefully track higher clip will be better. Alright, so we're just gonna wait for Devil to, I guess, take off. No, we gotta wait for Devil to, all four of them to get onto the runway. Once they're all on the runway, taxi up. I don't think they're gonna line up as a four ship. Just wait here. No, they're not. Alright. Let's head on a swivel. Keep my head on a swivel even with no head tracker. So I guess you could say my fingers are on a swivel because I gotta use the trim switch like a dickhead. I feel like such an idiot. Like, who turns their head that slow? I don't know. Whatever.
Gamble 3-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 29230.
Tower on 292.30 for Gamble 3. Alright. Now, before we even switched frequencies, let's run our before takeoff checklist. Alright, so I did my little thing that I do. And now I'm going to run the actual checklist. So, alright, before takeoff, alt flaps, norm, manual flap switch, enable, trim, all centered, engine control switch, primary, guard down, boards, closed, IFF, norm, check, working, yes. External tanks, let's make sure that they're feeding. I didn't do that at the ramp, I fucked up, I should have done that. Alright, no RPM drop. Fuel quantity select knob normal. Stores config cat 3. Ground jets enable switch off. EPU, we checked that before. Probe heat is on. Ejection controls armed. We'll cycle the flight controls in a second. Oil pressure is good. MSL allow. Good. TGP stow and the opposite. Alright, so we're going to cycle the flight controls real quick. Let's look at the other elevator. Good. I forgot to do something. I made a little mistake. I should have been able to pick it up. Alright, so now we're going to get Prison Tower, Gamble 3, Flight of 4 F16 is ready for departure at runway 36.
Gamble 3, 4-ship F16s, ready for departure.
Gamble 3, Kunsan Tower, wing 040 at 4 knots, runway 36. You are cleared for takeoff.
Gonna take off 36, Gamble 3. So I turned the player voice back on the other night. So I was doing some training. I didn't want to work the comms myself. I was being a lazy fuck. So I forgot to turn it back off, and that's why you hear this dickhead talking. You at? Right there. Where's he going? 2? Oh, alright, cool. Throw him outside. I'm always worried about these fucking AI pilots just smashing into me because they've done that before. Alright. Let's get to a nice little salute. And run it up. Run it up, run it up. And we're off. Tiny bit of right, left rudder. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Gear up. Throttle back a little bit.
2, Airborne.
Gamble 3-1, contact departure.
Departure for Gamble 3, see ya. Good evening, Kunsan departure, Gamble 3, flight of 4 F16s, passing 2500 for flight level 220.
Gamble 3, Gamble, on my way. Airborne, 4 ship, F16s, 2000.
I hate hearing this dickhead.
Gamble 3,
I really do.
time departure, fly heading 350, resume on navigation.
Left turn 350, navigation, Gamble 3. Alright, yeah, I gotta remember to turn them off every time because I don't want to listen to them. Kind of pisses me off. Shit, oops. Alright, so we're departing 350. We're gonna maintain 350 until we are above flight level 145 because that is where the airspace outside of Kunsan ends. And then we're on our own. And we don't have an AWACS tonight for some reason unbeknownst to me. Not sure why.
Gamble 3-3, on my way.
Alright, so...
Gamble 3-4, on my way. 2, in position.
Alright, we got 2. Now we just gotta wait for 3 and 4. Hopefully they don't drag gas too much. And I gotta turn off some of these fucking lights. Turn them down. There we go. Alright, well, hold on. Everybody catch up and slow. And the stick settings are back at 90 for saturation, so.
Rumble 4, Airborne, 2 ship, F16, 1000.
Rumble 4, time departure. Depart heading 170. Resume on navigation.
My next
Rumble 41, F16, 2 miles north, 1000. Inbound
Jesus
for
Christ,
landing.
bitch.
Good evening, Rumble 41. Tuna sound approach. You're cleared all the way in. Overhead approach. Runway 36.
My next investment is a force sensing base, so that I'm not sitting here fucking around with this HOTAS Warthog shit with the centering spring trying to simulate a force sensing stick. That's actually very difficult, and I have it as best as I can possibly get it without making the check go completely haywire. I have it so that it only needs to move 10% of its overall movement capability to get the flight control surfaces to reflect 100%. Now, that's actually not realistic because in a real Viper, the stick only moves 1/8 of an inch, but the way I have it set up, 1/8 of an inch in each direction, excuse me. The way I have it set up, this HOTAS Warthog moves 1/4 inch in each direction. But the thing is, if I would have put it to, I actually tried it at 95. I might have made a video. Yeah, I did make a video on it. Last sortie. So that was literally set up true to life how the Viper stick really is. But because the whole task Warthog is not a force sensing base, little inputs that would normally be correct in a real jet make the thing go haywire here. So again, the only real fix for that is a force sensing base. I've simulated a force sensing stick to the best of my ability. You get to a point where you can't really go any further and you fuck things up. Alright, so we got 3 now. We're just waiting on 4. As soon as 4, I think I'm gonna cut it as soon as 4 gets in, because we're really just climbing out at this point. There's really nothing interesting. So like I said, I don't want to bore you guys. Alright, cool. So now I'm gonna cut, and then I will pick up when we encounter any kind of threats. So I'll be back, guys. Alright guys, so we're back here. We are approaching the target zone. Our Escort, flight of 4 F-15Cs, is right here. F-15C Eagles, Seagulls. And it looks like they're locking up this target here. So now we'll increase situational awareness. Thought we listened to the Eagles, guess we're not. But it's okay because I have a picture of the it's supposed to be their channel. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we can't hear them. We should be able to. They're definitely on that channel. They're supposed to be. I wanted to hear who they were engaging. So, alright, we have a bunch of shit around the target site. Bunch of shit. So, if I had to guess, I think we're going to get lit up by one of those SA-2s. But let's see. An SA-2 can actually engage us from almost 40 nautical miles away. 38. That's its R max. They usually don't attack you until you're about 20. About. If they fire at you anywhere over 30, they don't really have a good probability of hitting you, especially if you're, maneuverable. And we got some SA 5s, so they can actually engage us. They can engage us crazy, up to 190 nautical miles, right? But they typically only fire around 50 to 60. So. And again, like the SA-2, the SA-2, I like to call it SA, it's funny. The closer they fire at you to their R max, the less likely they are to hit you. So if the SA-5 fires at you when it's like 100 nautical miles away or a little more, he's probably not going to hit you. Especially if you, well, listen, if you're a maneuvering target, the likelihood of you getting hit is pretty low. But that's a big if. If you're a maneuvering target. All depends on that. So, alright, we're gonna set our shit up here. Turn the horns on. Shit. Horns are good. Okay. Just trying to identify that. Too far away for the radar to identify it. Ooh, they're firing something. You can see the missiles. They must be on like a different frequency than they were supposed to be or something. Because I literally just looked at the briefing, at their briefing, and it specifically said this exact channel, 33175, which technically that's not even a Victor channel. Making sure everything works. Alright, so it looks like a couple of air threats that we have, those F-16s are handling pretty well so far. Alright, we got something over there. We got something. Okay, I see a 2T. We're locked onto him. Alright, cool. I am going to wait until he spikes me. What do we got over here? worry about that just yet. I'm going to have to worry about it in a little bit. It's AAA. To attack this anti-aircraft artillery, I'm going to send them to you.
Gamble 3-2. Attack target at bearing 01032. Wilco.
Alright, so we're sending 2 after that AAA battery. And we're going to worry about this SA-2. As soon as he spikes me, I'm going to fire on him. Well, I just want him to look at me. If he looks at me, I'll fire on him. I don't necessarily mean to spike me per se. Drop altitude a little bit. Give it some gas too. So if he fires on me, I'm nice and fast.
Gamble 3-2. On my way.
Magnum. Alright, we must have hit him. Because I just hit shift 7 and I couldn't see the missile. So I'm sorry that I couldn't show it to you guys, but I was a little busy. I can't be all entertainment. I'm trying to fly this shit as true to life as I can. So there's going to be some moments where I can't be entertaining. Alright, we got another 2 over there. I'm gonna go take him out. I gotta trim out. And trimming out is more of a pain in the ass now because I don't have the head tracker, and now I literally have to physically take my hand off the throttle and hit the left arrow key on the keyboard because that's my temporary trim switch. You guys like that? Got a temporary trim switch to my track clip 5, or track clip, whatever the hell that thing's called. Track clip Pro, track clip, whatever the fuck comes in. Alright, so we're going to turn back in now here. And let's turn off our jammer here. Let's see who has the balls to light us up again. Oh, we got another one, huh? Alright, I gotta worry about the MiG-29 now.
4. Request permission to engage landing. Ground 005 4,000. 3. Request permission to engage.
Gamble 3, weapons free.
005 5,000. Gamble 3, weapons free. 2. Request permission to engage landing. Ground 005 6,000. 2. 3. 4. Gamble 3-2.
2, clear my 6. 2, clear my 6.
Wait high. 2. Engaging MiG-23 2 o'clock low.
Alright, so we're gonna go back into air to air here. It's probably low. Gas we got 71. Wow, we're burning gas. Alright, one of them handled that MiG-29 already. So now, what the fuck? Alright, so back to the SA-2 here. Pretty sure that's the one I just took out because he migrated. He was over by that base and then he migrated over there. So now this 2T's issue. I'm going to send 2 after this one. 2 data link to SA-2.
Gamble 3-2. Attack target is bearing.
Just send it to you.
2034. 2. Wilco.
Three attacked us SA-3. I just sent it to you.
Target is bearing 2957. 3. Wilco. Gamble 3-2. On my way.
We're gonna have to do a few more seed runs here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do a few more seed runs. So I'm gonna get some more altitude, and I'm gonna turn back into one of these guys. Holy shit, we're burning gas fast. And I'm going to do attack this SA2. I'm sending it to you right now. Winchester.
2, unable, Winchester. Gamble, 3-3, attack target at bearing 290.
He didn't call out Magna. How is he Winchester?
Gamble, 3-3, on my way.
Alright, I'm gonna fire off my last Magnum, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here and head back to base. Alright, I'm taking out this SA2 here. Lock onto him here. So there's another battery to my right that fired at me as well. I got a funny feeling the one on my left is going to attempt to fire at me. I got a funny feeling they're all going to fire at me at the same time. .31 Magnum, SA2, 12 o'clock, 15 miles. Let's reset our trim. So we're going to try and look at this one. They have multiple radars here and they didn't turn them off. Fucking retarded. Now they're going to pay. That sucks. Alright, so I hit him the first time. And I hit him again the second time. Alright. Get the fuck out of that range of that SA. Well, actually, we're not in range of the SA3 yet, but he's looking at us. Actually. get him on the next run. Gamble 3, weapon check.
Gamble 3-1, weapons check. Gamble 3-2, 3, radar. Fuel state 6-1. Gamble 3-3, 2, radar.
Oh man, the fucking...
Fuel state 6-0.
I think 4 got waxed.
3 in position.
Fuck.
2 in position.
Alright, well, there's nothing I can do. The AI is fucking retarded. I can't babysit them 24/7. Used a lot of gas. Nobody has magnums left, so we just need to hang out high up. Mostly, I'm just gonna do that. Just keep flicking it. And once we get out of the threat zone, I'll cut it. And I'll pick back up on descent so I don't bore you guys with this long ride home. And if I have to go somewhere else and get some gas, which I might, I don't know, I'll also pick up for that, but I'm going to try, and I'm going to get up to 320 here, and I'm going to try and just cruise home, so... Over here. Alright, we're going to steer point 7. Alright. Put the autopilot on. 5,000 pph. Let's throttle back a little bit. Did I even launch any Fox 3s? Oh, remember. No. I didn't. Alright, so we didn't get off any Fox 3s, but dodged a few SAMs and took a few out. So, and we still got more work to do here. So, whenever I have the time to film again, I'm going to launch another sortie. I'm not going to speed this up at all. I'm going to fly as many night missions as I can, even though I'm kind of at the mercy of daylight because my setup is not in a dark room. So I can't fly night missions when it's light out. During the day, when I'm in a campaign and I am at night, I think I'm just going to film something on DCS. So if I have the time tomorrow, while I'm trading, before I go into work, I'll frag something in DCS and film it. It's not going to be like this though. The seed missions over there are very... I usually go on through the Inferno server, and I can see it over there, but it's not like here. It's alright, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing like this. Still got a bunch of SAW 5s here. I don't think any of them are active though. They're just passive. Yeah, fuck, we lost 4. Oh well. Miles back to base. About 200. What the fuck are those F-15s doing? What the fuck's this guy doing at 6,000 feet? I don't know. Whatever. Is he diverting there? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, maybe he's diverting. He needs gas or something. Not me. 2,400 pounds. I'm gonna make it home. I should make it home. If not, we'll stop at Gimpo or something. Fill up. I don't think we need to. Alright, guys. I'm going to cut it. And I'll pick up when I'm on descent. Alright guys, so we're back. We're about to descend. And we don't have much gas, so we're not going to do an overhead. We're just going to do a straight approach. Kunsan approach, Gamble 3, flight of 3 F-16s. I'm about 15 miles north. Inbound visual. On emergency fuel as well.
Gamble 3-1, 3 ship, F-16s, 15 miles, north, 30,000, inbound from Panic. Good evening, Gamble 3-1, Kunsan approach, continue inbound, a straight in approach, runway 36. QH3-035.
Coming inbound for straight approach for 36, altimeter 3035, Gamble 3-1.
Descend to 4,000, maintain 30
Alright.
knots, runway 36. Gamble 3-3, fly heading 085, descend to 5,000, runway 36.
And that descent checklist right quick. Fuel. Altimeter 25. Anti-ice. Auto. Alright, we're good. Let's fall out of the sky for a little bit here. No, let's fucking bullseye this thing.
Gamble 3-3, orbit to space in 5,000. Gamble 3-2, orbit to space in 4,000.
Alright, so on a little bit of a wide left downwind. Not really, because we're not in the pattern. Way above the pattern. So, very wide, very high left downwind. Pattern at Kunsan is 2,000. Just so you guys know. I think it's 2,000. 2,025. I forgot. No, I'm pretty sure it's 2,000. Actually, I'll get down to 2,000. Oh, shit. Yes, it's what? You need to clear. Kunsan Sun approach, Gamble 3-1, declaring an emergency for fuel.
Gamble 3-1, declaring an emergency. Gamble 3-1, contact tower for landing. Switch to 29230.
Tower 290-230 with Gamble 3-1.
Turn the sound approach. Stop the emergency. Continue inbound for runway 36.
Kunsan Tower, Gamble 3-1, inbound visual on 36 with emergency fuel.
Gamble 3-1, declaring an emergency.
Gamble 3-1, Kunsan Tower, wing 010 at 3 knots. Runway 36, cleared for landing. Check gear down.
Fuel land 36, Gamble 3-1. Alright. We'll be alright. 800 pounds, low, but it's alright. We'll be good. This is going to be a pain in the ass off the head track. Let's see if I can do this without it. Completely shits on the immersion too. Head tracker. I don't know. I just feel like a fucking idiot. Like, I'm using the trim switch to look around. Like what? Like the hell? Like what? All right, gear down. Lights are on, right? Yeah. Well, we got tree green and we got landing lights on. Drift cutout. Normal. Yeah, we're gonna be alright. Nope. Definitely gonna be alright. Boy. We're low, but it's alright. Tell you guys a little secret. I don't even look at the poppy lights. Well, sometimes I do. In GA, I do actually. I don't look at the poppy lights in this because, just because flight path marker is a better way to do it. Buttered that landing. Buttered. It's Aerobrake a tiny bit, teeny weeny bit. And I'm not even using my boards. I didn't even tell you guys that. Boards are in. I'm not going to use them the entire fucking time. A little under a hundo in the Aerobrake-o. And the nose comes down. Very light-o. No boards still. No boards. Now we're on toe brakes. And newest on. Yeah, newest. Instead of nose thing. Yeah, I'm fucking newest. It's newest from now on. So you guys that watch my channel, newest. That's what we call nose steering around here. Alrighty. 3-1, contact low, switch to 73525. Ground 273, 525 at Gamble 3. Alrighty. So, probe heat off. Actually, let me turn on these fucking lights so I can see some shit. Probe heat off, IFF, standby, M4, hold. And turn that shit off. Turn off the RWR, some countermeasures. Let's turn on our taxi lights. Turn off our HMD. Let's turn off the oxygen. Turn off the anti-ice, and turn off the radar on. That's basically the checklist. The only thing I can't do is canopy handle. I can't put the... It's a pain in the ass to put the canopy handle up. That's the only part of this checklist that is a pain in the ass to do because... Devs, you guys need to fix this. This is like... I don't know. Okay. Please, devs, in point 1, please fix that. Boots on ground, Gamble 3-1, taxi park.
Gamble 3-1, request taxi back.
Gamble 3-1, taxi back to the ramp. Welcome back.
3-1. Alright. So that means we go wherever the fuck we want. Well, I hope you guys had fun, as much fun watching this as I've been filming for you. Like and subscribe for more. And we're going to taxi in, we're going to shut the jet down. But for those of you who want to leave early, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. For those of you who don't, we're going to taxi in and shut down. Let's watch that. Shipped out a little intense there, just a little. But it's alright. It's always alright. The key, guys, is situational awareness. Just like everything else in life. It's the key to staying alive. That's the key to everything. General aviation, it's also it's good as well. It's a different type of situational awareness. You're making sure you're crashing people, here, making sure you're getting by missiles. You're still making sure you're crashing people. A lot more likely to get blown the fuck up there. In general, guys, situational awareness is key to everything in life. Without situationally aware and you're oblivious, bad things will happen. You're going to get used by people that have bad intentions, their friends, you might walk into the street and get hit by a car, different types of shit. Not just physical situational awareness, you need mental situational awareness as well. You need your own mental situational awareness, which is like a whole other level. Basically, what I mean by that is you need to learn to recognize your mental states. That's what mental situational awareness is. It's more of an internal thing. It's a different beast. I can't wait till that head tracker comes in. I feel like such a dick. I'm sitting there using the switch. I can't tell you how. I didn't even like say anything, but there were so many times I tried to turn my head and it just didn't fucking go. And I was like, man. I did that too many times to even like speak of it, and I did it when I was busy too, so I didn't want to sit there and talk about it, distract myself.
Gamble 3-2, request taxi back.
Gamble 3-2, taxi to the ramp. You are cleared all the way in.
Alright, going to this one here. Since there's nobody in there. Man, even like taxiing without an air tracker is like difficult. I gotta use my thumb with this shit, man. It's stupid. Alright, so let's turn the menu lights on. Actually, let's also apply the crew chief. And then we'll pretend we are the crew chief. And stop. Jocks on. Alrighty. Now we're gonna shut it down. Take a picture.
Gamble 3-3, request taxi back.
This page right quick.
Gamble 3-3, taxi to the ramp. You are cleared all the way in.
Alright. Picture taken. Continue to shut her down. Place and good. Devs, this is another thing. EJ handle. I can't click it back into its upright position. Again, I know you're all busy people. You guys get around to it, please. Alright, I can't click that. It's just not Alright, so we're gonna pretend that the ejection controls are safe and securing the throttle. Jet shut down. Canopy up. There you have it. Mission fucking accomplished, huh? As soon as she gets below 25% RPM, kill power switch. A little stutter. What the fuck happened there? And we kill power switch. That's it. Wow, pitch black. Holy shit. Alright. Getting out of the jet. Climbing out. Here we are. You can't see. And let's go debrief. I'll debrief with you guys very shortly. I'll debrief about myself afterwards. Mission all fucking accomplished, huh? Okay, good. All right. I don't know why my flight didn't. Damn, he got killed in action. What the fuck? He didn't get nothing off. What a dick. I guess my flight were firing arms, even though they didn't say it. So, let's see what happened here. Join this gamble tree one. Motherfuckers launch a SA-2 at me. I said, fuck that SA-2. And I took out their spoon wrist. And then that MiG-29 A tried to launch an R-27 at me. But he missed. And then he got taken out by Gamble Tree 2. And another MiG-29 got taken out by Gamble Tree 3. Damn, 3-4 got hit by a SA-2. That sucks. Well, clearly, he needs to take a page out of Scrape's book. Clearly. Alright, anyway. A couple pictures of this shit. So I can go debrief in peace by myself. And my debrief also consists of me watching my video. That's actually my real debrief. I watch it and I pay attention and find out where I fucked up. And sometimes I have a friend watch it with me. A friend that actually knows a lot more about this shit than I do, believe it or not. I don't know if I could take a picture of that. Alright. Let's see what these motherfuckers did. Damn. MiG-29 down, MiG-29 down, MiG-23 down, MiG-23 down. And these guys are fucking... These guys are dicks. Taking out the fucking transport planes. Devil 5 tree had to pull the handle. That sucks. 5-2 had to pull the handle too? What the fuck? So I mean, man, the AI is fucking retarded. You're in an F16, you have A120 deltas, there's no reason you should be getting shot down by MiG-29s and MiG-23s. But, alright, anyway, we're going to save our YouTube campaign. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.